everybody, I'm Sarah and I'm a recorder player. First, I want to say a big thank you to all of you because over the past week, my little YouTube channel has hit 400 subscribers. And yeah, in terms of YouTube, that's not a huge amount, but I feel like it's really amazing that so many recorder players are finding this. When I was growing up and I was playing the recorder, I felt like I was the only recorder player in the world, and I couldn't fathom that other people might be into my weird hobby. So the fact that literally hundreds of you not only exist but have come together here is just amazing to me. So thank you, and who knows, maybe we'll hit 500. Okay, welcome to the fourth video in my series on how to warm up at the start of your practice. We have already covered warming up your body, warming up your breathing and your fingers, and today I'm going to give you some exercises for your tongue. Now, I've been hearing a lot from all of you, and someone called Viola Kramer took the time to write to me, and she had a very good question. She said, wow, we have to spend time warming up the body, the breathing, the fingers and the tongue. Where is the time to actually practice? That's a very good question. All of these exercises that I'm showing you are just ideas and options. You don't have to do all of it. For example, if you do a few minutes of warming up the body and then pick one exercise from breathing, fingers and tongue, the whole thing will probably take around 10 minutes. The time you spend warming up can always be tailored to your practice, the amount you're practicing and what you're actually doing. Now, as a professional musician, or for example when I was studying, sometimes I could be playing 8 to 10 hours every day. That's so much, and if you don't warm up properly you can really run the risk of injuring yourself. I work a lot with dancers, and whenever we have done a production together, we spent 1 hour warming up every rehearsal. Now of course, not all of you are going to be practicing for 8 hours a day. For example, you might just have 20 minutes to go through your pieces. That's fine. Why don't you see if you can start off with a warm-up of around 8 minutes? Maybe it makes a big difference for you. If music is your hobby, you grab a few minutes every day, every other day to practice. Often you have so many other things going on in your head, like you've got to cook the dinner, and then you have to take the kids to school, and then you have to go and write your emails. Those few minutes to warm up can really help you. And don't forget, all of these warm-ups are also technical exercises. So you're not only warming up, you're really practicing your technique. And this is going to make sure the pieces that you're practicing alongside this are also improved upon inadvertently. And I promise you, you will see a difference. Okay, let's get started. Again, I'm on my trusty plastic recorder so that I don't make my wooden recorders tired. The tongue. I'm going to give you a few exercises for single tonguing, double tonguing and triple tonguing. This first exercise is just to loosen up the whole tongue in general. It's a muscle and also needs to be warmed up just in the same way that our arms or fingers do. We're going to go with this rhythm. Da, 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 da. And I'm going to let you just improvise on whatever notes you want. Let's start simple. Go at your own tempo, but keep it really light. After a while, you can start to play around with the notes, make it a bit more complicated. And you can make it as musical as you like, start to play around with the phrasing, with the strength of your tongue, kind of listen with your ears and play what you want to hear. If you're improvising in this way at home in the practice room, you can't go wrong. We're now going to build up one of my favourite exercises. This one's really efficient because you're not only warming up the tongue, but the fingers and the breathing as well. You can use it with single tonguing, that's a single consonant like or with double tonguing. I'm going to do it with double tonguing today. So we're going to take a scale over a fifth, and we're going to play each note in separated groups of 4. So like digga digga da, digga digga da, digga digga da, digga digga da. Just follow me. Of course, you can use diddle-diddle-da, diddle-diddle-da, or da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, or da-da-da-da-da, whatever you like. Okay, we're going to do those groups of 4 again, but we're now going to join them up. Like da-ga-da-ga-da-ga-da-ga-da-ga-da-ga-da-ga-da-ga-da-ga-da. And listen to try and make sure all of the duggers are sounding as even as possible. Okay, now we're going to do it again, but just one group of 4 per note. So dugga 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 dugga. We'll do the same, but then 2 per note. Dugga 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 dugga. And now with double the speed again, so dugga 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 dugga. So what we've actually done, we've always been doing the digga 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 da, but you've been building up how your fingers interact with it. You're gradually making it more and more complex. So this is a good finger workout too. What I also like to do is combine this with an extended scale. This is also from the Staeps daily lesson book. So we're going to go up to the 9th and back, the 9th and back, the 3rd, the 3rd, the 5th, the 3rd, the 3rd, the 5th, the 9th and back, the 9th and back. You may have seen this one in one of my other videos. I really like it. The great thing about this exercise is you can do it in any scale. What you actually want to do is think, which fingers do I want to warm up with it to, and build them in. So we've actually just been warming up only the left hand, but if you do the scale of G major, then you're warming up the right hand. Or you could use a chromatic scale. We're now going to adapt this exercise to triple tonguing. Triple tonguing is where you make groups of triplets by mixing your consonants. So for example, you're using d and g, but they're grouped in 3s. Or I'm going to do this with we're going to take the scale of B flat major, and just for fun we're going to do it descending instead of ascending. So again, let's do separated groups. Now let's join those groups up. Diddly 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 diddly. Now we're gonna speed up the rate at which we change the fingers. Diddly 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 diddly. And now you've guessed it, we're speeding it up even more. Diddly diddly. Diddly 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 diddly. This one's hard. Okay, so we can do this extended scale pattern. Because it's a triplet, we've got extra notes, so we're going 10 notes down, 10 notes down, 4, 4, 6, 4, 4, 6, 10, 10. Follow me, it makes more sense when you hear it. I hope you like these exercises. I find with these three, one to loosen it up, one for single/double tonguing and one for triple tonguing, that's more than enough to get everything working, and then I'm ready for practice. I hope you found it interesting to watch videos on how I warm up at the start of my practice. Why don't you take some stretches from my body warm up and one exercise each from breathing, fingers and tongue. That gives you about a 10 to 12 minute warm up, and let me know how you got on. Oh yeah, I saw that Viola Kramer, who I mentioned earlier, who wrote to me, has also made a YouTube video on different extended techniques for the recorder, and I really believe in making a kind of YouTube community here, so I put a link to her video down here below because it's very interesting. Of course, you can always subscribe to my channel by clicking on me and my pink t-shirt. I think I've said everything. Thanks again for watching and happy practicing. Bye!